Hello Aries, and welcome to your August 2016 tarot reading with me, Tanya, from SoulDustAcademy.com. I am here shuffling the Witch's Tarot cards here, which I have been using, and so let's jump in here and see what August has in store for you. I'm just going to continue with the simple 4-card spread here. So your first card is the Eight of Swords. Excuse me. Your second card is Death. Third card is the Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of a glare there, but I'll bring the cards up for you as I'm talking about them. And your fourth card is the Page of Swords. Okay, so your first card here, well actually let me take a look here overall. You have 2 swords, 1 cups, and 1 major arcana of the Death card. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck here in a minute to get some more information. So your first card here is, let's see if I can angle it so you can see it. It is the Eight of Swords. And you can see this woman here is blindfolded and her hands are tied and she's standing among these 8 swords that are planted in the ground. So this is a card for me about self-restriction. So it can be self-limiting beliefs or it can be a situation where you simply don't have all the information that you need in order to make decisions. She is blindfolded here. But typically I think of this as a situation that you can very much get out of. All you need to do is, all she needs to do here in this image is to turn around and walk back out of those swords. And then she'll be free of those and work her way out of the ropes and the blindfold. So it is harder than it may seem. It may not be an easy task, but it is absolutely something that you can do. So as we turn here the calendars from July into August, this is the situation that you may find yourself in here. So let's keep going here to see what else so some other insights here on what's going on for you. So the second card, the second week, is the Death card, and this is not a card to be afraid of. It is the card of transformation. It's the card of rebirth as well. So death and rebirth are 2 sides of the same coin. So it's a lot of transformation happening for you, particularly the second week of August and following that situation where you may have felt restricted or not knowing how to get out of it. So there will be developments, and these are positive. Letting go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a relationship or a job or one of those limiting beliefs or anything in your life that is holding you back from being everything that you can be. Is what is going to be falling away during the second week. And it's not something to be afraid of. It's not something to struggle against, because that will make it worse. So the advice here with this card is to really see death as merciful, which I don't know if you can see here, but this little boy here is holding up this bouquet of white flowers to death on this horse. So the little boy is very much a symbol of how we should be when death visits us. It's welcome this figure, because it really is a figure of liberation, and those white flowers are really a wonderful offering. Greet the death, the transformation, with peace, and as much as you can. It's never easy, but it promises a rebirth. It promises the release from this uncomfortable situation here, a painful situation, or a situation that's just not serving you. And so in this way, sometimes this card doesn't for me, portend actual physical death. But you can imagine that in cases of actual physical death, death is also very merciful, releasing a person from a lot of pain, for example. So try to look at the transformation that way, because on the other side of it, the third week of August, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a water sign woman. This can be an actual person in your life, male or female, but she's coming up female here. Or this can be qualities in yourself that you're expressing. So the qualities of the Queen of Cups, she's very nurturing. She is very intuitive. She can be emotional, but not in a bad way. In a, coming from the heart kind of way. So she can be a very supportive friend and mother figure as well. So this person is showing up in your reading here for the third week, or these qualities showing up somehow in your life, in yourself. And so I think this is going very nicely following on the heels of the transformation from the second week. It could be someone, a good dear friend that you're talking with, getting support from during these changes. And, excuse me, the death card doesn't have to be huge, big changes. It can just be, you're seeing the world in a different way. You're seeing yourself in a different way. And that's allowing a whole new chapter to open up for you. And so this figure, if she's an actual person, is helping you process through that and really step into that rebirth that's waiting for us always on the other side of death. Or maybe these are just qualities in yourself that are emerging out of all of this transformation. Either way, very positive that third week of the month here. And the last card you have here, Leo, is the Page of Swords, and this is going to conclude your month toward the end of the month. And pages bring messages, and swords are the suit of communication, intellect, analysis, and you can see here from this picture that this young man is very much on guard with his sword raised. And so this is a card that's telling you to just be on your toes, be on, if not on your guard, at least aware of what may be going on around you. Be ready to defend yourself if that's necessary. You may be receiving some communications that that you'll want to be prepared for. You don't want it to lead to battle by any means, but just be prepared for some communications and ready to engage with them. This is not bad. Let's look actually at the bottom of the deck to get some more information here. At the bottom of the deck you have for August, you have the Justice card. So this is another major arcana. So this is a big month for you, Aries. The two major arcana cards you have are Death and Justice. So Justice is a card, again, not to be afraid of. I typically read it as matters going in your favor, whether they're actual legal matters or whatever situations that are going on in your life, say, that have to do with this Page of Swords, that have to do with the Eight of Swords, that have to do with the death, the transformation. So whatever's happening in your life throughout the month, Aries, you're going to have this force of justice on your side. So make sure that you are acting with integrity. You're acting in a way that matters would fall in your favor. So with these two swords anchoring either end here, the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, I would guess that the situations that are coming up may have to do with definitely communications. So it would be a good guess. Your mind as well may be the topic here. It could all come down to the thoughts that you're thinking about your own life, about your own self. And how are you dealing with those? How are you transforming them? Can you bring in this nurturing part of yourself that we all have to help you, tap into some different ways of being? And in the end, you will come out victorious because we have the Justice card here. So remember to be fair if it is with yourself and your own thoughts, your own communications. Be fair with yourself. Again, that's just one way that this could play out. It's going to play out differently for everybody. This could actually be communications at work or communications with friends and family members as well in the external world. So I think it's going to be a big month of positive forward movement, Aries. And so I wish you all the very best through the month. And I will see you here next time. If you would like an energy medicine session or you'd like to take some online classes, come on over to souldustacademy.com and I will look forward to seeing you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.